Well, we all love a hot hatch, don't we? And this is Mercedes' latest offering. Comes into the ring with a 306 horsepower 2-litre turbocharged 4-pot, which seems to be the norm nowadays. Unfortunately, we've gone of the days of the 6 pots. 306 horsepower doesn't seem like a lot, especially when you've got others with 390 horsepower now. RS3 sort of taking that crown. But today we're in the A35. So you will have seen reviews on the hatchback A35, but instead this is the Saloon, which I think is a much prettier car. You don't have the aero pack with this, you don't have the big rear wing, you get a front lip, you get the diffuser at the rear, which makes it a little bit more aggressive. But apart from that, you don't really get much else, which I think I prefer. While the exterior gets the Saloon body, the interior is exactly the same as the hatchback. So you still get the 2 screens in the centre, which is filtered down from the S and the E-Class, which is nice. Especially when you consider that this car is £37,000 base price, which is not cheap any way you look at it. You're paying more for the premium feel, you're paying more for the switchgear, you're paying more for the aluminium switches on the fans. The vents themselves are finished in aluminium, the paddles are brushed aluminium rather than plastic on the Golf. It's a nicer place to be. So what I'm going to do at this point is change from comfort mode just to switch it through the gear. So we've just, I don't know if you've heard that then, it's just changed down to 3rd when I've gotten into sport. Gearbox is a bit more reactive, throttle response is a bit sharper, suspension's got a little bit harder, but not too much, not unbearable. And if we just prod the throttle, it changes down straight away into 3rd, pulls all the way through, holds it in 3rd, then you can plant it again and go in 4th. The gearbox is super sharp. Really, you don't really need to be in manual mode, but of course you're going to have more fun by doing so. The brakes are good, they're sharp. On wet surfaces like they are today, I mean we are in December now, it's cold and wet. Little bit slippy, ABS kicking in quite early. We'll move this into manual mode, just a little button on the side, put it into manual, change down, just bury the throttle. 4-wheel drive, it just picks up and goes. You find a corner, you chuck it in, you keep the throttle pin, it's good. Just, yeah, again, ABS wants to kick in. It's just so much grip though. This is a really fast car for the road. I don't think there's going to be much that's going to trouble you on the right road, to be honest with you. Poor Joe's holding on for his dear life in the passenger seat, bless him. Oh, and you get the stops on the overrun as well, and you just dab down the gear. You can just about hear it there, which is a nice touch. I like it. My colleagues don't always. I like a little bang, a bit of noise. Who doesn't like that, eh? And when you finish your messing around, you just pop it down, the drive modes, comfort, it just tones everything down. You can really throw it into a corner as well. I mean, the 4-wheel drive gives you a lot of confidence. But the steering and the bike, the front end is really nice as well. Turning is sharp, it points exactly where you want it to go. The rear doesn't do anything silly mid-corner, and you can just have fun. But how much fun is it really? Does this really have the same AMG DNA that we've come to love over the years? That's just, they're bonkers. They make you think about what you're doing mid-corner. And this one, I'm sorry, but it's not that exciting. I mean, it sounds good and it goes well. I don't think, from where I'm sat, this is a better car than the Golf R. I think the Golf is arguably more fun. It's easier to live with on a day-to-day basis. I don't think your running costs are going to be as high. You can be different than the A35, but be prepared to make some modifications to make it a little bit more fun. We can't see why a little bit more power wouldn't go amiss. Certainly the drivetrain can handle it. The gearbox can handle it. That's a really sharp gear change. But that's what it's going to take. It's going to take someone with the guts to then change and make things their own. £37,000, I mean, you're talking 40 realistically. Are you actually going to do that?